What is going on? Cracks in the glass in LSU women's basketball. More after these messages.
Chicago. 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 Dear foreigner, welcome to my city. See the bright light, skyscrapers looking pretty. Perfect skyline, postcard from a city, and we still on the rise, more construction keeping busy. Always bear down on your blue in the windy. Can't forget the Bulls, red and black, run the city. Chicago, fire in the sky.
King Kong ain't got shit on me.
Look, y'all. Well, we've heard a lot. We know a lot. We've seen a lot. Mulkey explains.
And what challenges that present?
I think more than just the turnovers, obviously. I mean, your perimeter players have to count them up. We had 18, and 16 of those 18 were your main perimeter players. But it wasn't just the turnovers. It was just poor shot selection. That's as equivalent to me as a turnover. It's just taking poor shots. When you play Texas, they're going to be full court press for 40 minutes, and it's not going to go away. And you just got to take care of the ball and execute. And I just thought they just were good. They were, hungry and very effective.
Yeah. Hi, Kim.
Hi.
You hold down Madison and Rory 10 for 35. I don't imagine you figure.
Bench.
Yes.
Their bench.
Yes. When if you could elaborate on that.
But didn't Madison shoot it over 20 times, didn't she? Rory shot it almost 14 times. We did fine on those guys. I just thought their bench, correct me if I'm wrong, did they score like 64% of what they scored? So their bench was very, very good. And Sid Berry didn't miss a shot. Crump scores double figures. So their bench was very good tonight.
Kim, what were your overall impressions of Aaliyah Crump? I know she didn't play against y'all in Baton Rouge, but just overall impressions of her tonight.
Oh, I think she is a good size perimeter player. I think she probably played some four, or at least we had our 4-player on her, and she hit some mid-range and then hit the 3, and but she also rebounded. I'm not sure how many she ended up with. I'd have to look, but yeah, she had 5 rebounds. So not only did she have the 16 points, 5 rebounds, in the 23 and a half minutes that she played, she was special. She was very good.
Hi, Coach.
Cracks in the glass. Cracks in the glass. LSU has to figure it out. And this was not a very good game. A very good display of leadership by Flage, my baby Bop. This was not a game where she, Big Foe, could afford to take any reps off, which I don't think she did, but she just did not look like the leader that we know that she is. I know y'all gonna be like, bro, Cloud, you be glazing Big Foe. Big Foe is one of my favorite players in the NCAA, one of my favorite. And Big Foe just did not put out what Big Foe always is dependent upon. Flage is going to always be Flage. I don't think that it takes away from who she is, But I do believe that Fly J. Johnson has to tighten up going into this bracket game if she wants to beat the teams that need to be beaten and have to be beaten for them to go into the Final Four, and then of course try to play through the gauntlet to get to the Natty. I also would say that Malaysia Fuwali, I think that Malaysia Fuwali is special. I think that Malaysia Fuwali took a emotional stance when she left Dawn Staley. It was very emotional thing, and she lost and everything. But I do believe that right now her chances of getting the Natty and being with South Carolina would have been bigger. And of course, you already know that South Carolina right now is in the number one spot in the SEC. And she will be along with that team right now in a winning position and not questioning where they, where are they as a team. And also will be playing a star role this year on the team. Brooklyn, you don't know that. Oh, yes, I do. Because Dawn loved Malaysia Fuwali just like she loves Maddie. And Maddie is getting the tick to be able to lead the team after Raven, goes to the W. So it would have definitely been Malaysia's team coming up this year when Raven leaves, but we'll see on the relationship that can be built in this year's camaraderie, but it's definitely cracks in the glass because Grace Knox plays with a lot of heart. And the kid got so much to her that she might be misunderstood of being overly aggressive. But I don't think so. I think that Grace Knox is a special player and she's passionate about wanting to win. But more after these messages. Let me tell you about the simplest way to get you in some WNBA and NBA action. Find your player, pick higher or lower, and win some extra cash. Pick between 2 to 5 players to fill out your pick'em entry. Get every pick right and win some much needed cash. Use promo code SteadyServe and receive $1,000 bonus in cash. Now that it's football season, follow Steady Serving ENT as I share my picks. Pick players, choose the amount, win money, make picks, win cash. Thanks, Underdog Fantasy, for your partnership with us, and thank you for using the promo code Steady Serving on Underdog Fantasy. As it went down, the LSU Tigers fall to the Texas Longhorns 64-77. In the first quarter, you saw the LSU Tigers smack them in the mouth 17-13, winning the first quarter. Then, of course, Texas Longhorns say, oh, wait a minute. We are in the top 3, and we are one of the best teams in the SEC, and it ain't going to be easy for you. Of what you was doing to the other teams, you're not going to be able to do that to us. And they came back in the second quarter, 27-19, and outscored LSU. In the third quarter, it was, coming out the locker room, say, let's bygones be bygones, and this going to be a throwdown to the low-down end. The third quarter, 17-17 match, and the fourth quarter began. And it just began in a situation out the gate. In the fourth quarter, the Longhorns wanted it more. They wanted it more. They wanted it more. Rory Harmon had a eventful night, record night. She was a star in her place of not, you know what I mean, even though she was not scoring the ball, but she was all over the place to make her presence known in this game, especially in the fourth quarter with the steals. Texas Longhorns ended up winning that quarter in the fourth quarter, 20-11, which ended up the score was 77-64. In LSU, Grace Knox had 4 points, 6 rebounds. Kate Cover, 4 points, 4 rebounds. Fly J. Johnson, 11 points, 4 assists, 7 rebounds. Jada Richard, 2 points, 3 assists. Michaela Williams. Michaela had 20 points, 1 assist, 2 rebounds. Amir Joyner had 5 points, 2 rebounds. Malaysia Fawali, 9 points, 5 assists, 2 rebounds. Bella Hines, 2 points. Zakia Johnson, 7 points, 1 assist, and 7 rebounds. Just was not enough for the Texas Longhorns. Justin Carlton, 7 points, 1 rebound. Brianna Cunningham, 4 points, 8 rebounds. Madison Booker, 18 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds. Jordan Lee, 3 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds. Rory Harmon, 11 points, 5 assists, 1 rebound. Tia Sidbury, 10 points that crushed them. Sidbury came off the bench, 10 points and 3 rebounds. Kayla Olacker had 6 points, 6 rebounds, big body presence, knocking people on their butt. Fly J tried to come in with the fly girl stuff. She said, get that out of here. Go meet the cheerleaders. I'll see you on the sideline. Aaliyah Crump came in, put the woo-wop, the wop-op, the bam spin move on Grace Knox in the middle, knocked it down. She wouldn't miss after that. 16 points off the bench, 5 rebounds. Judd had 2 points, and that was Texas taking it to the next level and beating the LSU Tigers, who have been whooping everybody that they have played in the early part of the season by 30 or 40 points, and making sure that they would score 100 points in those games. I don't know exactly how they can gather themselves together. Kim Mulkey knows. She knows best how to get her girls together and try to bounce back from this loss. They play Auburn coming up this Sunday, and they just have to be in the mentality to get through the rest of this gauntlet, the next 6 games, without being scathed up so bad. Kim Mulkey says she's going to win as many games as she can going through this gauntlet, and that doesn't seem like a Kim Mulkey that was positive and assured that her team can make it through and beat any of these teams that they're going to be facing. So you tell me what you think about tonight's game. LSU Tigers loses to Texas Longhorns by 13 points. I would say, please keep the main thing the main thing. Let me know where you think that they will go in the bracket game. And also, how many games will they win or lose going in the rest of this season? So, I appreciate you if you would like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notifications every time I drop a hot banger. You know what I'm saying? You could get the notification and you could tune in to your boy. And also, I thank you for what you've done. I thank you for what you do. And I thank you for what you will do. And as always, y'all, as always, please join the channel. Join the channel and become a bread maker and be a part of the movement of growing this thing off the chain. The hottest podcast that you're seeing. My name is the Gingerbread Man. This is Steady Serv'n Sports, ENT, and Extension, a simply ball dropping podcast with my main man, K-Sap. Hey, tune in to the Players Club as we cover Unrivaled and all the other things that comes along, the big games that comes along this season. And I will say I always got to thank you for everything that you guys have done in this full year of me being here and also joining YouTube, making me a full partner last year quickly, and over this last year met some beautiful, beautiful people. Thank you, Internet. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, chat. I appreciate you so much. But I leave as I came with another banger. My thing, a Chicago thing.
Chicago, nigga. Yeah, foreigner, welcome to my city. See the bright light, skyscraper.